I was diagnosed in 2003. It was a total shock, mystery disease, and put on oxygen immediately. I weakened down. It's an insidious disease where you just get slower and do less and less. And I took pulmonary rehab. I learned how to observe the saturation levels in your blood.
I was very active, and I loved to hike, and I loved to ride my bike, and I started getting shortness of breath, and I had allergies, and they finally, after 4 years, tested me and found out that I had alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, which boils down to I have genetic emphysema.
I was first diagnosed with COPD in 2005.
I was diagnosed about 10 years ago.
I found out about that having gone into the hospital with walking pneumonia.
I'm one of the few people I know with lung disease who does not have COPD. I have CRPD, chronic restrictive lung disease. And this is the result of several very severe infections over a number of years. The first one was 13 years ago.
I use my Onyx every day, starting from just swinging my feet out of the bed because my oxygen level needs to be increased with activities.
I use my Onyx to check early in the morning to make sure that I have been saturated well overnight.
If I decide I want to vacuum or move around the house or carry laundry, I have to increase it. And the only way I know to do that is if I check my saturation level with the Onyx.
I exercise daily, whether it be the rowing machine or the bicycle. I have to turn the oxygen level up at that time, but I usually have the oximeter on my finger the whole time. And I do that to monitor, to make sure that I'm at the right liter flow as I'm using the oxygen.
We were watching the news or something, and I thought that my 50-foot tubing was plugged into the tank, and it wasn't. It was plugged into the concentrator. So I had been laying there for about 15 minutes with no oxygen. It's a good thing all I was doing was laying there, but my lungs are so bad it dropped that fast. Well, I immediately knew what was going on because I had my handy little Nonin.
The oximeter is so reassuring that you're okay.
With this device, you're more comfortable walking on the treadmill, taking that bike ride, walking around the block, because you know you're not hurting your heart.
I think that anybody who has COPD needs to have an oximeter.
You are not limited as long as you know what your saturation level is.
It helps my mind, keeps my mind off of my troubles.
I won't leave home without it.